Alrighty, coming off a little bit of a hot streak of losing, and that's not the right way of saying it, but I don't care. We have a goal today, and our goal is simply this. We want to have a little bit more fun. If we're enjoying ourselves, then we'll be playing better. Sometimes you play great and you're not having fun. Sometimes you play badly and you're always mad. You never see somebody playing badly when they're in a good mood. So we're going to have fun today. We're going to try and win. We're going to get a little bit of juice going and see if we can get a few games in. Hopefully they're pretty quick. Let's jump in. Why am I stalling? Bling blong, playing with TG Johnny McGee, Lee 13, Coco Bodo, myself the Crazy Duck. We're right around mid 1500s, pushing to get over that 1600 barrier, which is right around where we ended last season. Having fun along the way, using your guys' help in the comment section by roasting me and telling me how I'm playing poorly and what I can be doing better decisions. I mean, 5, 6, 9 first is the easiest choice of your life. Absurd production. What do we do to combat that? I don't know. Kind of a tough place here. Going second. Keep an eye on see what's around. I mean, hopefully you just don't see the 5, 6, 9, but that seems unlikely. But go ahead. This is the only active channel in YouTube where you are encouraged to backseat me. Go let me know what you'd be doing differently. Maybe if we're a better YouTuber, we might move the board over so you can see everything. Great news. Go backseat me in the comment section down below. Let me know what you'd be doing differently. Let me know what you'd be doing best. Where do we go here? I mean, I'm looking at the wheat. I don't see very good wheat options. Are there any good wheat outs on the way back? Not particularly. I don't love the low brick. I mean, the brick's going to be kind of scooped up. There might be something over here. The sheep's really low. Where's the sheep port? On the desert? Yuck. I mean, 8, 5, 10 is saying something to me. We have good ore. We're going to have, it's the best ore. Best ore, best wood, best brick. That actually seems pretty good now that you think about it a little bit longer. What do we get on the way back? We need a sheep and a wheat. I mean, honestly, like this and like the 8-3, 3-1 port build over to the 6-3. Interesting. Don't love it. Can we do a good wheatless game? Maybe like the 3-4-11 might even be open. Build down to the wood port. There's some goofy options here. 8, 5, 10 seems good. The ore port's over here. Honestly, 8, 5, 10, 3, 4, 11 ore port, wood port's interesting. Not great. Not great outs. I'm okay playing sheepless. Wheat's going to be a tricky one. Wheat is definitely going to be the tricky one, but I don't think I can give up the best ore, best brick, and best wood. I think it's kind of one of those placements that you don't love, but you got to take it. First position's really juicy. They need a sheep and a brick on the way back. There's a lot of sheep brick options. 8-3-4 scooped up. All the ore is getting taken first. Very interesting. I mean, 3-6-9, we can play a really interesting ore wheat sheep game. 6-9-2. The 8-3 is actually interesting. It's just not enough wheat to do anything with it. And so if that's the, I mean, orange is looking to get to this ore port. 8-4-3 with the ore port. 3-6-9's gone. What's available? What are we keeping an eye on? Going to be an interesting game. If you do go backseat me in the comment section, first of all, thank you. Much appreciated. I do enjoy it. It's very helpful. And if you have not backseated me, well, if you did leave a comment, go click the like button. The like button's important. That's your payment for me leaving a mean comment. What about the 11-6-3 free road? We get our good wheat, good ore. We have potential to get longest road connection. What are our outs here? You need sheep. Is blue ever going to take the 9, 10, 11? And then the other option is, do we just go 10, 3, 11 down to 6, 3, 11? Because this gives me the option of getting to the 6, 11, 12. Where does blue go? Is blue ever taking the 6, 11, 12? I think I can play sheepless on this board. I think this 6, 11, 3 is calling to me. The only thing I'm thinking... Because I want to take the 10-3-11 down to the 6-3-11, but that'd be insano. But I think just taking the 6-3-11, I'm going to try and do a little bit of table talk. I don't know if our skill level is at the point where we can do that. So I might just take the 6-11-3, point to the right. We're going to have a road connection. We might get more wheat here, double up on the 8 on the 3-1 port, build our way down to the wood port or something. Give it a second. We need to give it a little bit of a second. This is a great time for me to let you know that you should subscribe to the channel. If you've seen a few videos, thank you. Click the button. If you want, you can join Discord. You can do all the chats. Click the like button. All the YouTube stuff. Do the YouTube activities, and then we're going to get into the gameplay. It's going to be a fun one. They're not talking. I think the other option is we can go 10-3-11 to the left, and we have both options on the 9 available. But I think just taking the wheat straight up is going to be a little bit stronger. And I don't think blue's ever going to take the 6-11-12. And let's just go GL with a heart. Give them a little bit of brick. I think getting to the 6-11-12 is going to be very important. Get our wheat, get our ore, get over to the 3-1 port. Because orange isn't going there. Orange is always going to be going to the ore port down here. All right. They took the sheep. They really love that 2 sheep. Very interesting. I'm just going to go straight for it. Give me the 6-11-12. And we need to keep an eye out to get a sheep trade is our critical piece here. I don't want to give it for ore though. Would love to do like a brick for sheep is kind of best case scenario. And we'll keep an eye out and see what we need to do. 6-11-12, number 1. 3-1, number 2. Wood for sheep, also interesting. Let's try it. Maybe with orange or red. Red doesn't have very good wood access. Blue's thinking about it. What do they need? They only have 1 sheep. That's crazy. I don't think I can do that. Okay. So let's just pass. We don't need the sheep right now, but I'm not going to ask for 2. I've had bad experiences asking for 2. Blue with the double 9s is very scary. And we still have the 9-4-11 open in the back of the board, but we're going to have too much wheat to do anything with it. No brick. You're on the best brick, buddy. Well, I guess technically I'm on the best brick. Combined. Road player with good ore and wheat is kind of in psycho setup. We just need to we need to connect here, city, call it a day. If we can get the 3-1, great. If not, not super worried about it. I don't think anyone has brick. Blue with the 7. Where is it going on? Maybe the 8 ore. Probably the 8 ore. I'm going to say I can trade ore for non-block. Try and get a little bit of table talky. See if, okay, here we go. Solo onto orange. That's juicy. They didn't even need the trade. Try this once more. Try this once more. Do it with orange. I don't think there's any brick out there, but we'll give it a shot. Has any brick rolled? I don't think any brick has rolled into the game. Okay, so we're just going to pass. No one has brick. It's not worth it. We got our sheep. Orange going back reverse solo. Get wrecked, blue. That's what you get for soloing orange for no reason. You may get double smackoed here. What hurts? Okay, I get smackoed. That's fine. I don't need the wheat. The double blue for the solo early game. Very funny. We need a 10 or an 11. Need to think about how we can do something like this. No brick has rolled, buddy. No brick has rolled. All right, we can also try and trade for a wheat. It can be tough when it's blocked, but we'll see. We're going to do this. 4 for 1 for the brick sounds ridiculous. Could do this. Looking for a city. I know that wheat's out there somewhere. Try this. Try a few different things. This is going to be a really expensive trade. Everyone, this is your time to hate me. Go give it your best shot. Hate me in the comment section. 4 for 1 ore for a brick when you're on the best brick in the game. I think I'm going to fall behind if I don't do such things. There's brick for everyone. Brutal. No, I mean, not for me. Maybe put it back onto the 8 sheep. Orange stole from you a few times. Please don't put it on the ore. I need the ore. The 3 wheat is crazy. Interesting blocks here. Very interesting blocks here. We need to get the 3 to 1 as our next goal. Orange has the brick for it, and they're getting the ore port. The only thing that would ruin my game is if orange kind of connects through. But a few 10s, maybe just get some 11s rolling. The 4s are coming through. No 10s, no 11s the whole game. A little bit unlucky. Wonder if I could have done something for like something for wood trade and tried to get the city on the 8, 5, 10. I don't know. Might fall a little bit behind here. But orange is going to be our best ore wheat sheep player. They're going to be protecting the 8 ore for me, in theory. I'm going to be putting it onto the 6. The 9s are crazy. Yeah, I'm just not really getting the good rolls, and I feel like I actually have a decent setup. 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. Not terrible setup. Unlucky on the rolls early game, setting me back quite a bit. 8 sheep? How about the 8 sheep? Or the 4 brick? Okay. Hurting orange. I'm getting screwed, huh? Oh, that hurts. The 9s coming through are bananas. Blue is going to zoom ahead. This feels like one of those games that I start off really behind, and I'm not going to be able to do much if I don't get 3 or 4 lucky rolls, and everyone else is hitting the rolls that they need. Blue with the double 9s, and they're going insano. Nines and 4s hurting me. Hurting me. And is the 3 to 1 helpful for me? I really do think the 3 to 1 is kind of our next spot. 12. Look at me go. There's a lot of brick out there. The 4s have gone crazy. Maybe with orange. All right. Everyone says no. Hey, one of my numbers rolled. Two for 1, pass, quick. It's fine. Oh my god, blue with the 9s is that's like so close to just being what can you do about it if someone places on 2 9s and the 9 rolls 16 time? Very ouchy. But I mean, they're citying the 9 2 10 for sure. Oh my god. Well done, blue. You win. You picked on both 9s and you just completely win. Double city. Or are you starting to go for army or something? I just don't have you have so much there. You're way in the lead. I can't give you 1 for 1. And the dev card. How about a 10 or an 11? Oh my god, we got a 10. Can we do something like this? With red, I'm fine. Okay. What about something like this? With orange? I got 2 trades in. I'm a genius. Give me the 3-1 port. I'm in the game still. We need to get the knight moved possibly over to the 9 wheat. Nine ore. It's gotta be the 9 ore. The 6 doesn't hurt them as badly. Okay, so now I'm in the game. We need the 9 to get blocked. The 8 to, if we can have the 8 pick up, we can city up the 5, 10, 8, connect here. That's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 with road. And then what? And then what? What's the game plan after that? Then what? I don't know. Maybe double up the 5. It's kind of irrelevant if the 10s and 11s don't roll. Everyone has a city except for me. Blue has 2 of them. Sheep, put on the 8 sheep. Or the 3 wheat. Please? Please don't block the 8. Oh, brutal. I don't think that hurts orange as badly. I think it's got to be the sheep. Because they're not going to be using the ore as frequently. I mean, they had the best starting position, and the 9s have rolled like insano. They're getting the juice. That's very funny. Oh, the 6. That's fine. The 6 just rolled. That's fine. The 6 just rolled. How about an 8? How about an 8? Oh, the 6. I'm getting smushed. I'm getting smushed. New to the game. They didn't even talk to me during the beginning. That's fine. People hate new players. The 12. Juicy. I'm just going to hold. I don't really want to trade my wheat when nothing's happening there. We do have our 3-1. Don't forget about that. We can trade our wood in. 8 gets us a city. As long as everyone agrees that the rolls are quite in blue's favor. Maybe the 9 ore. Can you block the 9 ore? Red, you got a blue's crushing. Red, what are you doing? I don't understand how that's the block. So what do I do here? What's our game plan? I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. Woodport doesn't seem helpful. I think just take an ore and pass. As crazy as it sounds. Maybe try and get one first from a trade, but the ore being blocked is ridiculous. Red, it has to be blue here. There we go. Stealing from red. Okay, we have a city in hand now. Hang on. We're not completely out of it. We're definitely not doing great, but we're not completely out of it. And we can catch up. We can definitely catch up. We need no sevens for a little bit. Is red blocking blue's road? Great. Great news. Okay, so now orange can't connect, but I need to be the one that has road here. The 12s are hilarious. If only the 12s were as beneficial to me as the 9s were to blue. Okay, so city for 5, road for 7. We need 3 more points somehow. No 7, no 7, no 7, and kabooyah! Can we do this? Don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna drop a road. Dangerous, but I think it needs to happen. 9 block, great news. Dude, 9s are just cities for blue. Oh my god, the 9s are insano. That when the 9s are hitting, you know, they're just hitting. And we're trying to have fun, but it sucks when you're not on a 9 and they're just like, ooh, scoop it into your mouth. You know? We gotta get... How do we get road from blue? I mean, no one else has any road materials. How did red get a city before me? They have no ore. It makes no sense. Oh, brutal. GG. I mean, they've got to have it. They have a city and then road. Insane. Okay, sometimes when the 9s roll, they just roll. I don't know if there's too much to learn about that. I feel pretty pleased with my placement. Maybe the 11, 10, 3 left would have been more interesting, but I just don't... I don't know. I don't know why orange is so mad at blue, but let's look through the stats here. Took the 11-point victory, even funnier. 11 9s. There are more 9s than the 8s and 6s combined. Very funny. 5s. I was on the 5. Was blue on a 5 also? Yeah, they also had the wood 5. I mean, when you have the 5, 5, 6, 9, and that's just like the 3 most popular rolls in the whole game, you're gonna win. You're gonna get the win here. How many times were they robbed from? 4. I mean, only so much you can do. Only so much you can do. Chalk that one up to a GG and lost 4 rating points there somehow, but that's okay. Let's get another game going. Here we go, down to 1554. Just got smushed by the dice, and I really don't think I got smushed by any strategy. Maybe one minor mistake, but for the most part, dice smushed. So let's see if we can get less dice smushed right now. Bling blong, let's move the board over right away before we forget. We can see everything. Placing second was Shagwell, hilarious. We got Badu the dog and Nav G. The goal for this game is we're going to just try and roll the dice a little bit better. It didn't really work out for us last time. I mean, I'm looking at the 6-5 combo. We also had the 5-9 combo. 5-9-10, real juicy. Love that. Love that placement up here. That seems like a really strong spot. You got a really good ore, really good wheat, best brick. Very, very low brick board. It could be very valuable here to get the ore wheat combo. Second option, I look like the 5-6-10. 8-10-3 is really interesting, but I think you're going to get stuck. The other options, you can just kind of go crazy down here. There's not a lot of wood. Where's the sheep port? It's over here. Where's the wheat port? Down here. Honestly, like 4-10-8 to wheat port. There's so many good wheat options around that it's pretty good. But I think going second here, looking at the 5-9-10, 6-5-11 as kind of our first 2 picks. Give me the good ore. Give me the good wheat. 5-9-10, I'll take it. I'm not going to place right away. By the way, this is the only YouTube Catan channel where you can actually actively are encouraged to back seat. So all of my decisions in the game, go let me know what you'd be doing differently, better, worse. This 5-9-10 seems like it has so many good outs. We can get any sort of ore. We can get not a lot of wood to pair with it, but that just means that there's a lot of sheep. And if we have such a strong ore and wheat together, then I think we're going to have something on the backside to come back to. And I'm not too worried about it. Do we point to the left? I think so. Doubling up the brick, getting onto the ore port is going to be helpful versus doubling up the brick port. I'm going to be trying to trade my brick away. I think this makes more sense to point to the left. Doubling up the wheat is the other interesting idea because we also have the desert pointing down. And I'm never really going to be using my ore. I don't know. Let's try pointing to the left. I think left makes more sense here. Let's take the 5, 9, 10 to the left. Let me know in the comments section what you'd be doing differently. You can get as nitpicky and into the weeds and details as you want. I can take your harsh criticism. It's actively encouraged here. All we ask is that you click on that like button as you go down to leave your mean comment. And then when you scroll back up, click the like button to make sure that you've liked the video if you forgot. Also, if you've seen 4 or 5 videos, hit the subscribe button. It helps out the channel. We're growing. We're on our race to 1,000. We need to hit 500 first and then we'll climb. But we're having a good time just playing some Catan, enjoying our days, trying to have fun. Most importantly, looking at good dice rolls. So we need a good dice roll here. I think there's a lot of interesting outs on the way back that you can see are really juicy. I mean, we've got the 6, 4, 11, 6, 4, 3, 8, 4, 3, 8, 10, 3. All of these are okay. 5, 9, 10, doubling up everything. Really strong production overall, but we're stuck on 3 numbers. I'm down for the 4, 8, 10. I'm down for the 3, 4, 8. You know, double up the ore. We've got an interesting ore wheat sheep setup. Maybe get over to the wheat port. 4, 5, 10. I feel like almost everything is actually really quite strong. And we're looking good. People are scooping up the brick. Where would you did you take your placements? So let's tell a story while we're waiting for everyone to do their placements because there's not too much more to analyze the board for. Today, our activity, me and my fiance, were packing our envelopes for our wedding invitations and doing the wax seal stamps. Have you guys done those before? Let me know if you have. It's hilarious. We have our little Stampo thing. You heat up the wax. It takes about 4 hours. And you pour it and you go psh, and then you take it off. And so there's 2 things that happen when you take these wax seal stamps. First of all, they look very fancy. Second of all, you burn your fingers over and over. I think it just means I was doing it wrong, but realistically, fingers are super burnt. The wheat port with the 4, 5, great setup down there. I like the 6, 4, 11. I think that would be really strong for me. Point me. Where's blue going? Because I don't think red's taking 6, 4, 11. They need wheat. I think 6, 4, 11 point right. I think blue may even go for the 3, 8, nothing wood port. I want to see. I think 6, 4, 11 is good for me. 9, 3, 11 free road for red is actually quite interesting. Point down. You can get over to the 11, 4. You kind of have a little bit of space here. You're going to have good road. Trying to figure out my other options. I think doubling up the ore is actually quite good. Get over to a 3 to 1. But I'm practicing trying to be a little bit more table talky in key situations. Where does red go? They need wheat and sheep. Not really good port on the 6, 3. Maybe 6, 3 down. This doesn't seem good. I like the 9, 3, 11 down. That's what I would do if I were red. Not great production, but you probably are going to lock down this 11, 4. Yeah. And then we want to see where blue's thinking. See if they want to chit chat. Because I don't want to block them to the 3 to 1. But if they're going somewhere down here. We'll give them a chat. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to point up. Trying to see what I need to do to point right. I think I need to point to the right. Get a little bit more sheep. I think that's the move. No one's really chit-chatting. I mean, blue's never going to take the 11-12, right? Just put a GL and a heart in the chat. All right, see how it goes. I mean, we got a lot of ore. We've got the 2-to-1 ore port here. We've got a 3-to-1 port potentially as our second backup. We can try and city up the 5, 9, 10. Possibly get... we can't get to the 8, 10 because that locks down the ore port. But we also have the 5, so we can go boom, 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 city, city. A very interesting setup there with the wheat port, wood port. Boom, wheat port, nothing port. Blue going pure or wheat sheep. That's going on to the 9 wheat for sure. All right. Me. Wow. All right, this is a good time for us to not talk. And we're just going to say a little bit of nothing. We're going to try and get our wood and brick as fast as we can. If we can get a city, cool. If not, no worries. All right. I don't know. No brick on the board. This is a good sign of something that I'm learning and not everyone's picking up, but like there's only 2 brick. Red's the only person. I guess red does have a brick, but there's no brick that's available. And so it looks worse when you make that kind of trade. People get mad at you for no reason because they're all stupid. And can we do this? This is going to be a crazy trade if it goes through. Maybe with orange. What's orange's? Can't give you a brick right now. I can give a future brick. Okay, we're just going to hold. No need to get too complicated with it. Put your cards down. Hope that a 4 rolls, but we can't roll a 4 because there's nothing on it. Yeah, they have no brick, no nothing. Going to the sheep port before... They got the sheep port, wheat port, wood port. Interesting. Let's try this once more. I'm surprised orange didn't go for that. They don't produce any ore. So I think I'm actually just going to take a development card here. Knight's great. We got our wheat right back. Okay, we need to keep an eye out on who has wood. Who has wood? Blue has 1 wood. I think they spent it. Orange spent a lot of wood. Stealing from red. You're chit-chatting. Red's doing good with the city. We need to get a wood somewhere. I don't think there's any wood out there. Looking for a wood non-block, but I think I might put it on the 5. And I'm happy to block the 8 solo if anyone gets it. I think orange is the only one who has wood. So we're actually going to be very patient here. Now, I know they 4 for 1 there at wood, but they may be the only person who has wood. Okay, not replying. Don't think anyone has wood. With red, very risky. I mean, no. I think I'll do it with red. I don't know why orange is being so greedy. But also if somebody else took it, I think 0. Orange is being very greedy with their trades, which is fine. But if we notice, they'd made a trade very early on that they had brick for nothing. And I think if you think about it, that's one of those things that I used to do. And I think it's bad because they're putting out some, and then obviously they're doing really greedy trades, which is again something I do, but I don't see a problem with it. You just need to be very aware. They're always looking for an extra card. I think it's totally fine, but they need to be aggressive on their trades because they don't produce any brick and they don't produce any ore. We've got our ore port up and running. Looking to city the 5, 9, 10 is our next goal. If we can't city it, we're trying to put a road down to the 3 to 1. Yep, 9 wheat makes sense. 0 card meta. Great news. I've got 0 cards. Can't rob me. The 3's going insano. Okay, maybe that trade with red wasn't very good, but I've got 0 cards. What do you want me to do? And red's talking me up. Red is chit-chatting me, making me look dangerous. And that's okay. The ore port's not as scary as people think because I need to use my ore for myself. But I think getting there first is very helpful. The 10 is going to help me maneuver around. Can't trade you another city. Okay. Need to do something here. The 3's are psycho. 7? How about a 7? Give me some juice. The 11? We'll take a sheep, but that's so much cards for red. Where are you building to? I think you're taking the 3 to 1 port. I think the 8 wheat is going to be where it needs to go. Or the 8 ore, if I can say the right words. I've noticed that. I've been watching a lot of Catan YouTube content creators, Twitch streamers, hanging out in the community a little bit. Have you noticed? I mean, I do it too. It's a game about 5 separate resources and like 11 different numbers, right? 2 through 12. We can't say anything. Wow, the wood. That's interesting. I'm happy it didn't point up. Red, scary. Oh my God, the 3's. What was I saying earlier? We need to roll correctly. I need better rolls. Not happening. It makes the 4 look more dangerous, but I think it's realistically the 6 block. No knights. It needs to be on the 8. 8's dangerous. Red, insano on the rolls. Can't do anything. And they go right after me, so even if I knight them, I'm kind of stuck, you know? The thing is, I want it on the 9. The 9 wheat hurts red, I think, the most, but realistically, I think it's just the 8 ore. How do I get better dice rolls? How do you... I mean, the 6 rolled is just blocked, you know? And red's going to be doing dev cards. And so if they're going to be right after me, so my knights aren't going to be as effective. Really tough here. Really tough. What do we need to do to make it work better? Brain thinking. I think I'm going to hold. I think holding. So brutal. Yeah, what are you supposed to do about the rolls are going crazy? I'll do any of those. Red, you've gotten like 8 rolls. Can't 1 for 1 with you. Just make some moves. 5 seconds. Maybe we can. He's road building. Where's he going to? To nowhere. He's gotten himself a little bit of wheat and sheep. Interesting. I don't know if that's where I would have gone. Where would I have gone if you got a road builder and an extra road? Don't you just connect? No one else has brick. That seemed like a huge misplay. No sevens are coming through. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We can at least do 2 dev cards or something. The wood's not what's going to keep me in the game. Wow, I'm just getting smushed, huh? What was their placement? They placed third. They took the 8-4-3, 3-9-11. I mean, I love the 3-9-11, but then just the 3s and 8s just zoomed and zoinked. Somehow it never got blocked, but right now we might have the way to pace on dev cards here. If we get a 5, we're gonna put down a city. The 6 is crazy. No knight. Oh my god. Brutal. No knight is so brutal. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we might be able to use this to get a city. Okay. And the 8s keep rolling. Keep them coming. We're not 2 for 1ing you. You're way in the lead. Way, 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 way in the lead. So what's the game plan here then? Try and city. You're plenty to city as fast as we can. Oh man, the 7s are coming in. So brutal. Yep. Ouchie. And I don't have a knight. Does orange have another knight? Dang it, man. It's so tough. So tough. Red's gotten really quiet since they're in the lead, huh? Just use your 3 to 1. Oh, blue. Just... Blue, you can't be trading him right now. Orange with the aggressive knight. Very funny. 7. Put it on the 9. I can't really have it on the 9. I'm just stuck. Well, chalk this one up to a lose. It's fine. What do I do? What can I possibly do? Orange needs to get road somehow. I'm just so stuck. I don't know if that's the right move anymore, but weird. Trying to think if there's a better second placement. 10-5-9. I wonder if I should have taken 8-3 to 6-3. The wood port doesn't do anything for me. Oh my god. What's going on with these 2 games back to back where I just get absolutely smushed with the dice? I feel like I actually had a decent setup here. 4, 6, 11, 5, 9, 10. Great numbers, great production. All 5 resources. Best brick on the board. Best ore on the board. Get 7'd out. I haven't got the 7 out, but I'm just getting robbed over and over and over again. Yeah. Best brick, best ore, best wood. Just kind of smushed a little bit. It's not like I had bad. Yeah. When the dice roll hates you, the dice roll hates you. Only so much you can do. Someone needs to take road right now. Somebody needs to take road. How about some fives start rolling? How about we get some fives in a row? Oh my god, the threes. Yeah, just give them more threes. I don't think anyone else can take road. So, call it a game, I guess. Call it a GG. Okay, blue took road, but they're not going to be able to hold it. Can we get any of these trades going through? I mean, I'm going to have to 4 for 1, but orange so greedy. Two for 1's pretty fair. I'm just trying to do something here. GG. Dice were insane. Just take road, buddy. Dice were insane. 2 in a row, the dice were insane. This might be a double header episode. I don't know. Only so much you can do. Part of the game, if you think about it. Do we go one more? What time is it? 3:10? I think I might have to go one more. Just take the win. You definitely have road. You have like 16 brick in your hand. What's going on? Why are you playing so goofy? I don't understand. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. Getting something going. No one has ore. Just trying to get a dev card, guys. All right, just pass. Just take the win. Why are you making us wait? I don't like. Should have taken road. I mean, it really doesn't matter. They have so many different potential outs. Could be anything. Yep. They didn't get there. If anyone wants to try and feed me cards. Oh, not with the 3 rolls. Yep. Can't do much there. Can't do much there. GG. Shagwell by name. You don't even have it spelled correctly, dude. Let's see the dice stats. Here we go. 8s and 3s. 13 8s, 6 3s. 3 same as a 6, and it was blocked the whole damn game. 9s went crazy. Yeah, insane. Not as high as it seemed like it was more frequent than not, but tough. And last, brutal.